Hello, welcome back to the Falls on the Hill YouTube channel. This will be an Under the Needle video. Liam is going to explain a little bit about it as well, and so is Callum, I believe. Just want to start off the video by saying that it will be quite long, so bear with us. I've tried to cut it down as much as I can. We've also not held Callum hostage, although it will very much look like that. And also, these Under the Needle videos are due to be going out at the end of each month. This one is a little bit late because of lots of bonus content that we've had to do, such as the Album of the Year recordings, which we've got one for all three of us, and then a joint one. That'll all be uploaded on the links below. And the plan is to have a sort of bonus episode which will come out at the middle of the month that will be video content, and then at the end of the month there'll be, like I say, these Under the Needle videos. So yeah, I'll pass you to Liam. He doesn't have a clue what's going on, so bear with him.
Hello and welcome back to Falls on the Hill on YouTube. We're back with another Under the Needle. It's been a while, over 6 months I think, so we've got quite a few to get through. Hopefully you've seen the other guys, or you're going to, awesome, I don't know what's going on. But here are mine. Before we crack on, I've got a few updates. You may see that I'm not with Yanni anymore in his lovely flat. I'm now in the house that was mentioned in the last video and the videos before that, with stuff behind us, with only one door between them all, which I'm going to do that so it doesn't look too bad. Still some stuff needs doing, but I'm here, we're here, we're happy. I've got a dog now, you know, she's pretty alright. Say hello. She was just asleep, but she's going to say hello. This is Mango. Not interested. Back to bed. She's probably not impressed by me talking so much either. But anyway, let's crack on. I'm going to start with the 7 inches. Get those out of the way. First up, we have the Opus Kink single of Mosquito and Faster Than the Radio. Signed by the band. We went to see these guys at some point last year. I don't remember when. And it was just before the Wild Bill and is it This Train? Yep. Single came out. They were fantastic live. We saw them with Malady and Mandrake Handshake. They were all brilliant. Opus Kink were just beautiful. So we bought the record while we were there. Got the guys to sign it. We had a nice chat with them all at the merch stand. Lovely fellas, a lot of them. I think we didn't get the drummer to sign it. That's the only person we didn't. And I've just realised I've also got the set list in there as well, which I'd forgotten about. So there we go, nice little surprise. Fantastic. If you can see them live, I would highly recommend it. Also from Opus Kink, that came out shortly afterwards, is, as before mentioned, aforementioned, Wild Bill and This Train single. Again, standard black vinyl, pretty standard labels as well. Very nice, very nice. Next up on the singles, not the new one, the first one I guess from Lime Garden, Sick and Tired, one of our tracks of last year. I believe as mentioned in the Album of the Year, that's probably already out. B-side is Pulp, great song, great track, great song and track, and a great bit of music. Black vinyl, lovely little inner sleeve again. You know, we love the inner sleeves, it's what keeps us all alive and sane. 3 singles down, 1 more to go, and we have Wet Leg with Chaise Longue and Chaise Longue Demo is the B-side. Great artwork on there. It comes with a download code. If you want, you can have it. And then again, standard black with the Wet Leg logo in some form on the front. 7 inches done. Done. Now on to 12-inch records, the big ones. A load to get through, a healthy stack, you could say. One of these I haven't opened yet, so we could do a live opening. There's going to be a bit of crinkling going on, crackling. The boys are going to hate that, I don't care. First up, we have Shame, Live in the Flesh. Shame's album, second album, Drunk Tank Pink, that came out last year, one of the best of the year, especially at the time, it was phenomenal. And they, as it says on the front, I'll read it to you, on this lovely sticker. Live in the Flesh is a collection of songs recorded live by Shame at London's historic Brixton Electric in October 2020. Pressed exclusively to dipped yellow vinyl for Record Store Day 2021, strictly limited to 1,000 copies. So this was the only thing I got from last year's Record Store Day. Here's another code for you if you want it. Because I just felt like I had to have it really. And it is on very nice Bumblebee vinyl, Bumblebee coloured vinyl there. Lovely. I'm not sure, there's a bit of yellow writing on there, but I'm not sure where the yellow came from, but it's pretty nifty. It's pretty nifty. To be honest, all of these records now I haven't listened to because I was at Yanni's when we last recorded this, and I still haven't set that up yet. I'm still not done in here, so I haven't listened to any records since before I got any of these. So these are all, I don't have any comments on how they sound, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Next up we have Sorry and the home demos 1 and 2. Demo/Demons, as you can see there, pretty cool. These two came out, the volume 1 and 2 came out years ago. I'm not sure if they were maybe cassette only or something like that. But last summer they released them through Big Love, this single pressing through Big Love Records in Japan. And I got it. Cost a fortune because I had to pay for expensive shipping. There's sprinkling going on. Hold your ears, guys. Hold your ears. Pull this out. This is double sleeved. Double sleeved up on a Friday. So it's got a Obi strip. It's my only record I think I have with an Obi strip, which is, it's removable. It's pretty cool. It's not like stuck down or anything. The inside's got this very trippy pictures of these animals. They don't look that bad on video, but in real life they hurt your eyeballs. And the track list in Japanese, I forgot what the word is for that kind of script. The first volume is standard black vinyl, and the second side, it's got black labels and is clear vinyl. Very nice, very nice. It also comes with a lyric sheet. Try and get that out. Which is just a lyric sheet, really. English lyrics, and then again Japanese lyrics, which is pretty cool. That's the one I sound into as a fluent Japanese person. I always find it hard to get gatefold records back into the gatefold, don't I, you guys? Now, here's one that I haven't opened yet. Inside In, Inside Out, the album from the Kooks. Their best album, I would say, and one of the best albums, and a very formative album for my young adulthood. This comes with an alternate front cover, which is usually the back cover on the normal version, and then the back cover is the front cover. You might recognise that. This comes with the album remastered on the first disc, and then bonus tracks on the second. I haven't opened this. I haven't even opened it. Let's get it right in that gatefold. This is just juicy, baby. So first time for everyone seeing the inside. Oh great, it's the picture again. Wow. Really happy I did that. Really worth it. But let's see the records anyway. It's heavy. This is heavy. One side we've got pictures of the band on a sleeve, and the record. I forgot about this then. The lovely see-through red vinyl. And there is a book in here, which I'm going to dig out. It's a book, a booklet of lyrics and pictures and stuff. Pretty cool. Stories, it's talking about how they're written, I'm gonna guess. So that's exciting. Maybe I'll actually look through that at some point. Maybe I'm listening to it eventually. And the other side, there's more pictures of the band, the other two members, and again, red. Next up, we have Parquet Court and Sympathy for Life. I got this for my birthday from lovely Yanni and his girlfriend Molly. They got me this for my birthday last year. Great album. The back cover, love that artwork. Absolutely love it. This is also gatefold. Now, is it worth me opening the gate? Oh, it's a book. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to show you this, aren't I? This opens out. It's like a. Okay, it came with a signed thing. this opens up very nicely. And it's quite, it's hard, and it's got lyrics and pictures and things in. You get the idea. I can't do that. I haven't got the dexterity to do that at the moment. Inner sleeve, great pattern on it. Standard black vinyl, great little label. Perfect, beautiful. Next we have The War on Drugs with I Don't Live Here Anymore. Another birthday present, this time from The Fools. Yanni and Carl gifted me this one for my birthday. Take out the cling film again. It's got a very interesting foldy out sleeve. So you unfold one. On here it says, it's got some of the lyrics to one of the songs. To I Don't Live Here Anymore. You see another person there, which you don't see on any of the digital art. That's why vinyl is great. And then also you open it up and you've got the guitar. Very nice, very nice. Behind this little door it is a double LP, so it's kind of behind the door like so. Cool. The other record just fell out and dropped on the dog, so I'm sure she's very happy with that. And it's this lovely red, black, white marble effect. Beautiful, beautiful. And these lovely, tasty black sleeves with the anti-static. We love it. We love the quality. This was an expensive record. And it shows double LP, the same, basically exactly the same on the other one, so I'm not going to crack that out. And it comes with a lovely book that we love. We love the book. And it's got lyrics and pictures and books. The vinyl costs a lot nowadays, so to kind of validate that cost for the consumer, you add shit in like that, and us suckers pay for it because we're suckers. That's how it works. You can't blame the hustler for hustling or something. You know what I mean? Next up, we have Idol's latest album, Crawler. I only got one edition this last time. I got quite a few of Ultramano. I wish it was the other way around because I definitely prefer Crawler. But this is the amber vinyl in an amber clear sleeve kind of thing. It isn't just the sleeve that's making the record look that colour. It is actually that colour. There it is. Got black. Just a very simple black label on it with A and F on the A and B side as usual. Mine's pretty simple. And on the front it's just a message written by the singer Joe, I assume. She's Sinead O'Brien with Drowning in Blessings, Drowning in Blessings, the EP, 4 tracks. It was originally released on 10-inch on black vinyl. A little bit expensive to get out now, but they re-released it recently on 12-inch green vinyl. Very nice, great little EP. Sinead O'Brien, voice of the future. Something, you know what I mean? The real voice of the future though, Sam Fender, is up next with 17 Going Under. This is a variant from, I think it's HMV, I think this one is. I could be wrong, I think I am wrong. But I quite like this sleeve, sat in a kitchen. I like the colour. Tracklist on the back, opens up artwork in the middle. And then the record itself on a black sleeve, lyrics on the back, and it is a nice kind of see-through red. Very nice, great record. You could say one of the best of last year, and I would. So go and listen to our top 10 album of the year episodes. They're out there right now for your ears. And another one of my favourite albums of the year, The Killers with Pressure Machine. This is a grey indies version. It's in a slipcase, so this grey part is slipcase, and then here's the actual record. Exactly the same, but it's white. I don't know really what the point of that is, but it's there. Nice black sleeve with the anti-static, black vinyl, pretty standard. Great record, worth a listen. Comes with lyrics and picks to accommodate the music when listening for the full, rich, killer experience. The Killers I got for Christmas of my lovely girlfriend Lydia. And I also got this. I say I got them off her, but I ordered them at Christmas time, and she got something she wanted at Christmas time, and they're our gift. Finally picked up Bombo Bicycle Club's album Flaws. I've wanted this for years. Really underrated album, I think. It's always in sales, and I always go to pick it up and never do. But this time it was in Rough Trades sale, and it was £10. And I thought I'm just going to do it. It'll probably come cheaper again another time, but I'm just going to get it. Great album. Also within the sales, I got a Warpaint Record Store Day 2021 release of The Fall. This is the Andrew Weatherall mix version of the album. Yanni got this as well, I'm sure he'll tell you, and he got this on Record Store Day. I got this in the January sales from Banquet, I think, for £5. £5. I hope Yanni tells you how much he spent on it. He probably won't. It's also been mentioned in one of our episodes of the podcast. But it was different. It was a bit more, you could say. It was a little bit more than £5. Because £5 is a bit of a killer price. Open it up. We've got a picture of Warpaint. And then let's get into the sleeves. Great sleeves. These end sleeves are fantastic. These are cut out triangle in the middle. You've got the Warpaint logo there. You've got lyrics. Yeah, they are lyrics. And as you can already see, a beautiful gold vinyl. Is it this? Of all gold vinyl I've ever seen, this is the most gold. The goldest, you could say. I would say. Because I just did. And then the second one is pretty much the same. But honestly, the look of that is just fantastic, honestly. Awards should be given for that, I'm telling you. I can't comment on the mix, the Andrew Weatherall mix. I haven't heard it, because I say I haven't listened to it, and it's not on stream or anything. I don't think it's online anywhere. Could be wrong though. And then last but not least, a very recent addition to my record collection. I pre-ordered something that, after thinking about it, I thought, I'm not actually that bothered about this thing I've just pre-ordered, so I'm going to cancel the pre-order and use that money for something that I actually want. And I've wanted for a while. And that was Pavement's Watery Domestic, an EP from just after Slanted and Enchanted came out. This is a picture disc version with the chicken roll writing on the front, and then like the back, which has got kind of like a set list, track list even, and scribblings and stuff. Great track, great set of 4 songs here, 4 of Pavement's finest. And you know, picture this, why not? Why not? The sleeve is a little bit battered and what have you, but it came in another sleeve and I'm happy with it. So there we go, that's me. That's Lee and G, all done. I'm going to straighten you up for the final goodbye. Thank you for listening. Go back to the other boys, enjoy your time. God bless. Oh, you may have noticed I'm wearing the same t-shirt as the last video, but Yanni has a moustache. Bye.
Hello, thank you to whoever has just passed me on. I did ask in the group chat what the order was, but I've received no reply. So it's been a while, as I said, so I've had quite a lot of records, but I don't have any desire to go and check all of them from the last video. So I've collated a little best of, should I say, ones that I wanted to talk about. It's going to be nice and snappy, unlike Liam's probably 20-minute segment, because, you know, he likes the sound of his own voice. First up, I've got Deku Mckenna with British Bombs, a track that probably should have featured on his album Zeros, but it's a great album, so probably doesn't need it. I've not opened it, but I believe it's a red vinyl, and I'm not going to make you watch me struggle right now, so should probably play it soon, shouldn't I? Because it's a waste of money otherwise. Next up, another one that I've not opened, which is probably going to be a theme, is R&B/Wallace by English Teacher, a band I'm very excited about. R&B was one of my favourite songs from 2021. I've recently pre-ordered their forthcoming EP, the name escapes me, but it has that song about the road that us 3 boys love. I believe this is a black vinyl, but again, I've not opened it, so I can't quite tell you. Like I said, R&B is one of my favourite songs of the last year, and I hope that is a direction English Teacher go down sonically, because a few of the songs have been a bit different since this was released. I have enjoyed them, but not quite as much, so if you're listening, take note. Next and the last of the 7-inch singles, we have a band that is quite divisive within Fools on a Hill life. That made no sense. We have Wet Leg and Chaise Longue. This was a great song which I think everyone loved when it was first released, but the songs afterwards, well, Wet Dream was great as well. The songs afterwards, they're kind of teetering on what we call the Idols effect, where everything is so simple and basic that although it does sound good, there's going to be a point in time where we get a bit bored and just want a bit more. So hopefully with the forthcoming album, we get that. Speaking of which, I have pre-ordered that as well, on a yellow variant I think, but I might get the one off their website because it's a bit nicer. But yeah, this is a great tune, one of my favourites from last year. I think I prefer Wet Dream, but that has not been released on vinyl, so what's a boy to do. Next, we have the long-awaited release of the L'Objectif, I'm going to pronounce, probably offended so many people, with their EP Have It Your Way. I say it was long-awaited because Rough Trade just kept postponing the release. It took so long to arrive. I ordered it along with the Mandrake Handshake EP, still haven't got that. So clearly some sort of problemos in that regard. This is on a lovely red vinyl. Red vinyl. Driving Mind is an absolute rip snorter. As I often say, that is a great tune. Love it to bits. Kind of prompted me to buy the whole EP, but I do like the other songs, just not quite as much. I've got 4 albums to talk about, starting with Dion with Born to Be With You. This was gifted to me by my lovely other half for Christmas or my birthday. They kind of mould into one because they're very close together. This is home to one of my favourite songs of all time, Only You Know, which is a song that means something to me and Karis. So without going too much into detail, because that's horrible, that's why she bought it me, because she's a little romantic at heart. It's on a nice standard black vinyl, which you can see. It's a reissue. I think it might be a 2015 reissue. Don't quote me on that. Although I know you're here for all the good stuff when it comes to information. Yep, 2015, I was right. It was produced by Phil Spector, so the less said about that one, the better. But despite it not having great reviews at the time, it's a great album. It's very good. I do think Only You Know is by far a standout, but the title track and opener, Born to Be With You, is just wonderful. It's very good. I'm a big fan of this record, and one that I'm very happy to have in my collection. Thank you, Karis. Next up, we have a compilation album, which I don't really own many of, but it's from the bloody Beatles. It is a double LP, again, haven't opened it yet, which is... Oh, I should have done this before recording. Oh well, it's a black vinyl, you know what they look like, standard. So it contains 28 classic tracks, all analog master from original master tapes. That was master tapes. Get your mind out the gutter. This is probably my favoured era of the Beatles, and by probably I mean definitely. Home to some absolute bangers. And every now and then, especially with the Beatles, when there's so much to digest, it's nice just to have a bit of a best of on in the background sometimes, isn't it? Got this for Christmas from Santa Claus, obviously. This is the 2014 repress, but a cracking addition to just said collection, so I'm happy with that. Very good, thanks Santa. I haven't done this in any specific order because we're going back to an album I purchased at the time it came out, and it is a record we covered on the Fools on a Hill podcast, link below. It is Idol's Crawler. Now, I I think it's called the Eco Mix, so every variant is slightly different. And mine is really rather quite beautiful. Ignore the ring light. I'll try and... Oh, Inception. There's like a marble effect. There's a bit of red in there, a bit of blue, a bit of green, a bit of yellow. It's very nice. Have actually played this record, which is, you know, it's a surprise to us all. I can't get that back in, that's really awkward. I think it's pretty cool that every record is slightly different. I know Liam's got a different variant of it. I don't know if Yanni has this album at all. The songs MTT 420 and Car Crash are two of my favourite tracks from last year, which is a common theme with these records. I buy albums and songs that I like. Thank you. Saying that, I wasn't that big a fan of the whole record. I think it lent into some really good ideas, but kind of teased it but didn't fully deliver. I'm probably out framing all of this because I'm too tall. But yeah, it's a good album. It's not a great album. I think it's still featured in our top 10, and if not, it was just outside. So yeah, contradictions aplenty. Now, finally, we have the new Yard Act record. I was quite a fan of it. Some tracks I absolutely love, like the Overload. That is just a great track, which is also the title of the album, funnily enough. Now, I mentioned on the podcast, which I have just said you should listen to below, that this album cover is quite ridiculous. So I'm gonna place it down because I have already dropped it once. So this is the album cover. It's just card. It's just a booklet. There's no bottom. There's no side. It's just a booklet, which, I'm not gonna lie, is fucking tragic. I dropped this record on my hard floor in the kitchen, which really wasn't ideal. So yeah, that, whoever thought of that, stupid. It came with a nice insert of all the lyrics. Very hard to read because it's all handwritten, but I mean, it's not really hard to read at all. It's just very small. But I got the Tall Poppies variant, which is very, very scrummy, if I say so myself. Haven't played it since I dropped it, so hopefully all's fine, because it wouldn't be my fault, would it? Thank you very much for listening, watching, enjoying, and that is the main thing. As I spoke about just a few of the records I've received and bought in the past few months. See you again.
Hello again, my name is Yanni. I'm sure Callum and Liam have both introduced me in some sort of capacity. It's my turn to talk about the records I've got. I have got one extra thing as well that isn't record related, but it's quite cool, so I've included it anyway, and it's tough. You don't have to watch it. As you can probably notice, I have had the ability to grow facial hair in the 7 months it's been since we've last had a video. And I'm keeping the tash regardless of what people say. It's staying on there. So the first thing I've got, which was given to me by my lovely sister, is a Beatles monthly book, given to me as a birthday present, and the reason for it is one, because it's cool, and two, because it's from April of 1965. That's what it looks like here on the front, and on the back is our George, and then it's got some lovely things. There's Ringo, The Life and Soul and Party of the Beatles. There's some newsletters. Basically, my understanding of this is that it just keeps you up to date with all of the Beatles stuff that was going on at the time. And there was some interviews. There's something about George's songs. Lennon. Oh, that's not a good image. Lennon there. And yeah, lots of interesting things back when they wore those outfits. it smells really old. You know, that old kind of smell, old vinyl. If you've gone digging through the crates at a record store, it has that same funny musky smell. Also, picture of Paul there playing an Epiphone Casino, which is the guitar I want next to add to my collection. The first record that we've actually got here, which I will be talking about now, is the Metronomy record, the single of The Look. This was a Record Store Day exclusive. I also got the Warpaint exclusive one, and that was £30 if not more for me, and Liam got it for £5. So definitely not salty about that one. This one has a little cutout at the back, features the song The Look, and then the B-side is a remix by MGMT. I wasn't really a fan of the remix, if I'm honest, but The Look is still a great song, and it's nice to have this on single. I believe, I can't remember if we showed these, but I think I also got the album that this is on. I feel like I've seen that in my collection somewhere. Yeah, and that's the first single. There are other singles, but like I say, I'm not going to cover them because they've already been covered. The next record I have is the start of the 12 inches, and it's going to be this record, which is Real. It's called Keeping It Real, Punk Plan, and this is something that I've included, I've included because I've given it, so has Callum, given a few of them, because it features mine and Callum's band, Bluff, on the track list there with our song Momentary Favour, and it's got some other artists from sort of like the Real area, which is North Wales, and based on this, I'll just read it through. The tracks on this album have been generously donated to Keeping It Real. It was all conceived by someone here who you're not going to know, so I'm going to just ignore, and it was to sort of help with expanding the sort of music and media sections of the Real area, which I'm going to tell you right now, it's done fuck all for that. So but it was fun to be a part of this anyway and actually be on a record. It is just a standard black record, which I've already taken it out before, and it is a nightmare to put back in the inner sleeve, so I'm not going to take it out, but take my word, it's a black record. The cool thing about it on here is that it's like a rock, so real rock there, and then it's like someone with a rock in their mouth, I believe, and that's a jaw x-ray, which I should be accustomed to. The next one is another present from my wonderful sister. It's the Carpenters Singles from 1974 to 1978. She got me this because we used to listen to the Carpenters with my mum in the car on our trips to school. So it holds a lot of nostalgic value, sentimental value, you might even say. Again, standard black vinyl, nothing too fancy about it apart from the nice gold cover. If it's any other colour, I apologise, I am colourblind, so I don't know. My ignorance is not to be blamed there. The next one is Courtney Barnett's album, Things Take Time. I've done a Callum there. If you listen to the album of the year, he does the same thing. But yeah, this is what I got for Christmas. There you go. That's what it looks like on the front. There's the track list on the back, and then on the inside, I believe, yeah, is lyrics. So this was one of, I think, my second favourite album, if I remember correctly, on my my scoring. Not of the joint one, but although it is on the joint one, don't know the list. You have to watch the episode. But yeah, this is one of my favourite albums. I also got the War on Drugs album, but Liam showed you that, so again, I'm not going to show it myself. It is a black vinyl. I won't lie to you, I'm a bit disappointed that it is a black vinyl, because the way it was worded, well, basically to set it up, I was in HMV with my mum, because she wanted to buy me a Christmas present, and don't really want anything. So I came across that and thought, yeah, go on, I really like that, let's have that. On the sticker it said something like special colour or like night colour, and then underneath it was like black record, but the way it was worded didn't state that, well, didn't immediately state it was like a black record. And I showed it to someone who does not own any records and got them to read it as well, and to them it also meant that it wouldn't just be a black record. So it's not me being thick, it's not like me not using the shower correctly, one of those situations. Listen to the last podcast or the one before to understand that reference. And then the final record I've got, and I've only got this because it was £5, I thought double LP bargain for £5, is Kings of Leon's last album, When You See Yourself. I did have to remind myself what it was called because honestly not listened to it that much from since it was released. I do like 100,000 People and then some of the other singles that were released. I also like A Wave, that wasn't a single but that's one that I like. Then got the inside there, which is cool. This is different to the normal one because the normal one I think is sort of like a greyed out or like a white or cream or any of those colours background, and this one is obviously red, I hope. It comes with a nice little booklet, kind of in the same vein as that Beatles thing that I showed you. It says a book of words and images by the band. Basically a lyric booklet, but it's a cool way of doing it rather than just being like one sheet or in the middle of the records when you open it up kind of thing. And it features all sorts of pictures of the band as well. I don't think there's anything more to this. No, and then obviously the credits on the back like you'd expect. The liner notes, and then I think they're both the same colour, but I'll double check. The lovely sort of marbled effect, or yeah, sort of like marbly creamy colour. Again, if I'm wrong, don't blame me. On the record there, as you can see, it's nice. The sleeves that they go into, the inner sleeves, all have a different image on. I am going to quickly check that the other one is the same. I believe it is, but just to be on the safe side, that's what the other one looks like. So it's basically all the members. Yeah, and it does look the same, so that was a disappointment. But yeah, those have been my records. Like I say, I've not included ones that Liam, or mainly Liam, has already showed you. But I did get the Opus Kink one and the Lime Garden one and the Wall Paint one, which the Wall Paint one looks fantastic. And I also have not listened to that yet, so I couldn't tell you what those remixes sound like. But if you're looking for a good album to listen to, out of the ones I've showed you, this would be my pick. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the Under the Needle recording this time around. I know it's been a while, but we've had a lot of things going on. Liam's moved, Callum's also moved, but I don't think he mentioned it. He's now in a house that he rents out. I'm in the same place, as you can probably tell from the background, not changing at all. And there will be more frequent videos, as I've said, if all goes well, which, new year, new fools, same hell, who knows. Of course, if you could like, subscribe, ding a bell, I'm sure it does something. We're not well versed in this YouTube malark, so but we know what all the cool kids say, and those are the phrases that they use. So do all of that. Like I say, the moustache is saying, so regardless of what your comments might be on that, and I'd like to know them, so leave those below. It's not going to go anywhere unless I change my mind. You've missed me having a full beard, but this is, I'm going on now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and send all your hate mail to Liam.